Cheers and welcome my friends, I'm Horath and we are playing Stellaris on insane difficulty as the zombie fallen empire. We're playing with the newest DLC, Leviathans. The next DLC, Utopia, is just around the corner. It's going to release on the 6th of April. We'll see if I maybe can make some earlier footage happen. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I actually want to wrap this up. We're still in a war with the Talakur Blessed Order over here and the United Polysemous Nations. I've been thinking, I mean, in terms of victory conditions, where were they? Over here, victory. So, Dominion victory, we're sort of halfway there. Conquest victory, there's still 14 other independent empires left in the galaxy. Federation victory, yeah, that's not gonna happen. We don't like federations. Although this seems actually to be rather easy. I mean, 60% of all habitable planets. If you get enough people into that federation, you might just win outright. I think the most likely thing for us is the conquest victory. Maybe domination, actually. We're halfway there. We still have a lot of planets to settle. Sadly, I'm not sure if it really would tip the scales in our favor. I mean, we could become a lot more powerful even now than we are currently. I mean, we're gaining 1,500 minerals per month, which is a huge amount. We have a fleet limit of 1,858, which we're not using. I think we're using about a third of it. A little bit more than a third of it, and we haven't even gone for the grand fleet edict. So we could increase that by another 30%, I think. So another 600 or something, which would be a staggering amount. Even so, we actually managed to win against the Talakur, which was one of the only empires that I feared. We still have to take on the Bothrian arbitrators. I'm not going to end the series before we don't do that, even if we are already in episode 128. I'm actually very happy that you guys are still watching this. The series has still consistent good views, so but I would like to have a little bit of a pause between this series and starting a new series with the Utopia DLC. So I'll try to wrap this up in some form or fashion. And I mean, to be honest, the performance really isn't there anymore. It's become kind of sluggish. I'm just gonna let this run because what we're doing is just trying to move on. Trying to bring this war to an end, actually. So we're invading over there. But yeah, my PC is not happy about the crap ton of stuff that it has to calculate. Okay, so we got an enemy planet. That's nice. Let's pull all those troops up again. I guess we have to go to the next one. Let's set these guys. Oh no, there are actually two planets. Yeah, we only took one, so we're gonna take that one as well. Blend the armies. We don't really care about anything like sieging them down or anything. That's not a thing. So we got this, and then we have to move on to this system. And at the same time, we're still trying to sort of destroy the infrastructure of the Talakur. Paradox, let us end this charade. What do you want? Okay, so we're their rival now. That's fine, I guess. Go away. And we're fighting. Okay, so my fleet has arrived in here. We're taking out those spaceports. What about the other fleet? So we've got one fleet in Bayou. Oh yeah, we've already moved on to this spiral arm. There is a fleet. It's only a transport fleet though, so I guess that's fair. You have no orders. That's kind of a shame, but oh well. I think we're gonna move from the south. There are some systems that I did want to take over from them. Which was it? Ziemon? Yeah, over here. Ziemon. I guess I should have gone ahead and sort of tried to weaken these guys a little bit more, but I guess that wasn't really going to happen. We're going to take out the United Polysemous Nations first, but what I've thought about is we could just attack the Chim Council. Because this would allow us to pull in the Talakur again and the United Polysemous Nations. We would have to fight the Suthkasa, which are inferior though. So Chim Council is equivalent. So we will have to do a little bit of a build-up. We have the Joma planets, which are inferior, and we have the Paradox Kingdom, which is pathetic. So they really shouldn't My gizzard churns at the mere sight of you. Yeah, please don't mention your internal organs and stuff. That's unsavory, I gotta say. Yeah, so we could go after the Chim Council, sort of remove another threat. And we found the Kareem civilization. Okay. I don't care about you guys, so I guess that's fine. Did we get that planet over here already?
Situation
yes, we did. Updated. Okay. So let's embark all of these.
Situation log updated.
And then we're gonna have them follow this fleet.
Log updated.
This fleet can go into here, move over there, and we're gonna send them to invade at some point. Oh, that's a small fleet. Don't really want to attack these planets, but I'm pretty sure that they will actually give up at some point, because I have some friendly fleets in here as well that are trying to do some damage. Right, so I actually wanted you to assign to a system where you could do some damage. So yeah, I'm actually not sure. Maybe I could destroy some outposts or something. There's actually some neutronium ore in that area. That would be pretty nifty. They must have... I mean, don't they... I'm gonna jump in here and we're gonna see where their outpost is over there. Maybe I might be able to actually make a hole in their lands that I can settle. That would be kind of nice. I've been building stuff in between episodes on my planets where they needed it, so that's something. What are we attacking? A construction ship?
System survey complete.
Okay, I guess. Yeah, that ship is gone though, so that's fine, I guess. Those mining stations, yeah, why not? Let's have them be destroyed. There's still a lot of places in here that have spaceports. Okay, where are we doing that? In here. Yeah, it's just a mining station. What do they want? Peace offer. Yeah, they're willing to negotiate now that I've kicked their butt. That's hilarious. Okay, we destroyed an observation post. Yeah, there's their oh no, they actually have a military station in there. Okay. I guess that's fair. That's a pretty nice system. I guess I should have taken that one instead of Ziamon. I think Ziamon is kind of weak. Well, not really actually. Guess it's fine. They're gonna make a... Oh, yeah, they have a frontier outpost over here. So if we take that one out, that might help me a little bit. There's a transport fleet. And we're at the max of the resource storage. One of you guys has actually told me that there are buildings that do push up your storage capacity, which I did not know. Must have been changed with one of the patches. So we're producing a 13 surplus. So I might actually be able to get rid of this hydroponics farm completely. What I'm going to replace it with is a capacitor. If we actually have that. Is that... Doesn't look like I have that. Do I have to research that? Did that just not pop up or what? I'm not sure what's happening there. Now we do have the mineral silo. Maybe maybe I need to research the capacitors. I definitely don't have them. Which is a shame, to be quite honest. We're going for the energy attack weapon speed. Is there anything that I missed? No, not really. Doesn't look like it. I mean, this is going to take a crap ton of time. We also have a lot of pops, a lot of planets. We have 70 planets. We're huge. We're absolutely huge. Okay, we're in here. They're our allies, the Mangedi. Someone died. Another scientist has died. That's fine, I'd say. So let's send these guys in here. Take out that spaceport. Maybe even that science ship. That would be kind of nice. And then we're gonna go into the... Oh, there's a primitive civilization. Okay. We could try to invade them. Sort of create another pocket in the Telacur space. But on the other hand, it's gonna be sort of difficult to defend them. Right, so we're in here, and we're fighting that research station. Okay. Not that it really matters, but yeah. Try not to be too annoyed with the whole being engaged by mining and research stations. I mean, I've had discussions in the comments about this, and the minor gripe that I have with that, maybe I haven't really explained that properly, is the fact that it just doesn't make any sense that these units are able to force an engagement and keep you in the engagement, because you have the huge advantage of movement, right, over something that is just a static defense. So they can shoot at you, yes, if you go in their range, but you can always avoid being attacked by moving out of the range. I mean, it's not difficult to do. It's the same with cavalry and infantry. And infantry will always do pretty good. But they can never force an engagement on a cavalry unit, and they can never keep them in that engagement if the cavalry decides to abort an attack and flee. And that is the same with ships. Why would stations be able to force you to stay in an engagement? It doesn't make any sense. But that is exactly what's happening, and just because of the game system of how the battles work, and that is what sort of does annoy me, because it makes the arbitrariness of a game mechanic like that sort of more apparent. I mean, all game mechanics are in a way arbitrary, right? They're rules, but some are more arbitrary than others, is what I'm feeling. And if it's well done, then you don't really have that kind of thing that would cause you to be horribly annoyed at something like that. Maybe I've just played too much of the game, though. I'm not sure, really. I've been spending a lot of hours with this. I think I'm getting close to 300 or something, which is not nearly as much as I've invested in EU4 and Crusader Kings. I think Crusader Kings I have about 700 hours. EU4 about yeah, I actually have over 1,000 there now, with the Rights of Man DLC and all that, but maybe it's just not good to invest that many hours. We're gonna see what the new DLC brings. It's definitely, there are gonna be some nice changes. I can't wait to build my own Dyson spheres. That's gonna be amazing. Definitely looking forward to that one. I also very much looking forward to the possibility of building my own Ringworlds. That's going to be amazing. And apparently it looks like if you build a Ringworld, then it's sort of going to consume all the planets in the system. So you end up with the Ringworld around the star, and that's about it. You don't have any planets in there anymore. And if you build the Dyson sphere, all the habitable planets in that system, or all the planets, to become ice worlds because they don't get enough sun. And I think ideas like that, stuff like that, is what I really like. Oh, we're actually are we being attacked by the Telacur? That's hilarious.
Situation log updated.
No, they're fleeing. They're fleeing from us. Okay, so that's something. But like in this situation, for example, we're gonna engage this station, right? There's nothing that I can do about it, even though I should be able to tell the people on the ships, yeah, get shot at by this thing, but get the mission done. And instead, they are gonna fight this mining station come hell or high water. Just because I have no fine-tuning ability, and these guys just got away because my ships had to go for the mining station. I'm pretty sure that you could change that. I mean, couldn't be that difficult to check if one of the participants in a battle are actually sort of static defense. I'm pretty sure that would be a possibility. They do seem to have a military station. No, that's the primitive civilization. Well, let's get in here. There are actually 3 spaceports in that area. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Oh, and we have a navy cluster attacking our. That's just perfect. That's just perfect. We're gonna bring you out, and we actually have to bring you in. Because these guys are gonna go after my transport fleet. We're gonna be out of there. Maybe not, actually. I mean, they can survive for a little bit on their own.
Construction complete. Hostile fleet engaged.
Yeah, we're being engaged now. Come on, move it. Yeah, no, don't worry. Take your time. Take your time. It's not really an emergency, right? 22k is what we have now. Actually, I wouldn't mind building a good amount more escorts. 592. Yeah, we're gonna build them over here. We're just gonna build escorts for 22k. That's gonna be fair. Fine. Okay, how many are we getting for this? Yeah, 36. That's okay. We need some smaller ships. We're using only the really big guys. So we've taken that one over. Why is there Polysimus fleet in here? I don't know. I don't know. They're actually bombarding this thing. What is that? A battleship. Okay, it looked like a Titan for a second, but that's because of this escort ship over there. Yeah, really should not allow them to try and rebuild their forces. So we're gonna follow you, and you're gonna go in here, and you're gonna destroy these guys. That's what I want. That needs to happen. But yeah, other than that, I just can only hope that my fleet actually gets in here. I mean, why are we flying towards these guys? That's another thing. Can't we move away? I mean, I just feel that I should have more control in these battles. Not to use them all the time, but to maybe be a little bit more tactical.
System survey complete.
I mean, that worked to my advantage now, because these guys were bound in the fight, right? But, yeah. And now they're fleeing. We're gonna land our armies on Thres Sengera. Well, actually, we're gonna go for that one first. Shouldn't take long. Should not take long. So we're attacking a fleet. No, we're actually attacking a spaceport. Yeah, that's fine though. That's fine though. We're trying to catch another fleet, I guess. Yeah, right. That is the Northern Fleet. That's fair. That's totally fair. What's it looking in here? Did we already get that planet? What did you do? Landing armies. Okay, so that should be over in a second only. I'm really happy that we're going for this kind of attack plan now. We just invade the planets without really trying to siege them down, because that took forever. And now at least battles are moving on a lot faster. Okay, we got another robot pop species. Hello. I'm a bit sad that there is only one endgame crisis that can hit. I mean, you could make it like so that only one endgame crisis does hit, but I would actually not mind if there were a couple of them hitting. Okay, we got more ships in that system.
Situation log
are we going after them? No, not really. Not really. I mean, I guess that's fine. I guess that's fine. Let's go after this. After this thing. Yeah, they really want peace now, I think. That's something that they must want very badly.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged.
Oh, they already built a spaceport. I'm gonna get that spaceport now because I invaded while they were starting building it. I'm not sure if I can do anything with it. Can I actually destroy it? I'm not sure. I mean, I think you can't invade a planet when there's still a spaceport there, because it's definitely gonna pull you into a battle again. I mean, that might make sense, but I still should be able to sort of send boarding ships there. We found an anomaly. Yeah, okay. Research that. There's no failure risk in this whatsoever. Let's pull off our armies. Let's embark everyone. We're gonna have these guys. Where did I send my fleet? Where did they go? Looks like they actually did not go anywhere of note. We're at 63% already. I might just send these guys back home, you know? Let's just return them to the capital sector, I guess. I think that's fair. Where's the other fleet? Where's the other fleet? Okay, you have no orders. Let's go into this system. destroy the military station, and then we're gonna go into this system. Yeah, they're gonna have a spaceport in there, so that's fine. What about the smaller fleet though?
Situation log updated.
What are you guys doing? Come on. Did you destroy the other guys? Yes, you did. And I'm already controlling the planet, so that's fine. I really didn't want to go for these planets because I want to let them keep it. I'm basically going to ask for them, and if the infrastructure is intact, things are going to be a lot easier for me. So maybe I'll just pull these guys into the Telacur lands, and we start taking over these places, eh? So I think that's what we're going to do. Just take over some of these planets. That's actually, oh yeah, they're trying to rebuild, so they got their navy cluster and all in there. Taking away the station again.
Updated.
Their fleet's not here though. Their fleet's fleeing. 500, where are they going? Where are they going? Over here. Guess they built another spaceport in that area as well. Again. But yeah, we're getting there. Let's see if they're actually willing to make peace. Give up. Well, they're nearly there. They're nearly there. Only -5. So we're getting there. I'm very sure that we can do that in the next episode. Yeah, we have another big amount of energy credits. Maybe I won't bother in the future exchanging that for minerals, but I mean it's still important that we build up our fleet. So I'm not using our naval capacity at all at the moment. Mineral sector is actually still busy building stuff. I would not have thought that, but on the other hand, they are there. I'm gonna just queue up more disruptors to the end of my capacity, like that. So I'm gonna have a small fleet assembling in Jhool with small ships that I can then sort of move towards my bigger fleets. Well, yeah, for now, I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you didn't, tell me why in the comments. And if you want to see more of the series, if you want to see how it concludes, then please consider subscribing to the channel. We definitely have to go after the Bothrin arbitrators. And, I mean, I would just like to sort of prove that my empire is the strongest. I don't necessarily have to conquer all of the galaxy. I might just upload my save game or anything so that you guys can do it if it really bothers you. But I think we are the strongest empire now, maybe except for the Bothrin arbitrators. And I mean the Chim Council is also pretty strong. I think they had something like 350k in terms of fleet power. So I think they're actually somewhere in here. These guys have not a whole lot. Yeah, these guys don't have a whole lot, but yeah, we should be able to take their alliance on. That would be kind of fun. And then going after the Bothrin arbitrators, maybe dismantling the Telacur, and then we might actually call this game done and won. Yeah, hope you join me next time. Thanks and bye bye.